Hey my flowers, welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody is doing great today in the garden and you all are doing something to help you get back to your oneness and your zen. You guys know we like to do creative things, whether it's chatting, whether it's some nails, whether it's shopping, DIYs, you know, DIYs. I made a video of me doing that, but I was just over the whole editing process because I've been waiting for a top coat to come in the mail, a cheap one to seal that. So I'm just kind of over doing that. But if you guys have not figured it out today, we're doing some nails. My previous video was a GlitzAccessories&Such unboxing of their December sub box, and I told you guys I was going to do a video coming up of me using these products, and that is exactly what we're going to be doing today. So as you guys know, I have a giveaway coming up. I have until December 11th to order another subscription box for a lucky subscriber, one of my beautiful flowers. So you guys just have to like the previous video, that is the video on the GlitzAccessories&Such subscription box. I haven't figured out yet, guys, how to leave like a link for a previous video, whatever. So you guys just go check out the previous video, but you guys have to like that video, leave a comment, put in December sub. You guys have to also subscribe to the video and leave a comment saying that you're a new sub. So something I did say, which I probably should have said in the audio, but I wrote it out, was that you could put December sub and new sub all in one comment. So I hope everybody figured it out from what I said, but if not, this video is coming right behind that one, so it'll explain a little bit more in detail. You guys also have to follow my Instagram page at More Embellished Nails _215. That's MOOREMBELLISHEDNAILS _215. Follow my TikTok at everydayqueen_ish86. And leave a comment either on my TikTok or my Instagram also saying December sub, and that is how you guys will qualify. So you guys have to like that previous video, you have to leave a comment, you guys have to follow me on my Instagram, you guys have to follow me on my TikTok, and you guys have to talk to me. I said I'm gonna get y'all to talk to me, okay? Anyway, we are waiting for the rest of the set to come off of my nails. I have a little bit of acrylic left, so I'm not even going to do that on camera for you guys. Maybe when I take this set off, I'll do another, every now and then I like to do a video of how I remove, you know, whatever, just to give you guys an idea, even though I have other videos of it. But some days I do it correctly, and then some days I'm in a rush, so it's not always the proper way, but I do try to follow the same methods and techniques all the time so that my nails are healthy, because you do want to make sure that your natural nails are still in good condition and are healthy. So your removal application is just as important as your application process. So what I do is, after I take everything off my nails, I'm going to hit my cuticles with some cuticle oil, and I'm just going to wash my hands. I've seen other people like go through the whole prepping process of trimming their nails and everything, but because I haven't had this set on for too long, my nails are not that long, so I'm probably going to keep them the length that they already are. I am going to clean up my cuticle area a little bit and all that, but I like to do that afterwards because I'm going to use my e-file. So I'm going to wash my hands twice, but I'm only going to use the cuticle oil once, well, before my application process. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay. We have our nails done, set taken off and completed. We have oiled and washed our hands, and now we're going to figure out what we're going to be using out of this GlitzAccessories&Such set, because I'm not too sure. So let's figure this out. So we have, let's get all this stuff out of here. So we have these Bordeaux glitters. Do you know I'm going to use their acrylic, so we're definitely going to use this, the like a version acrylic. Okay, I'm not going to use the 4D gel. Not going to use the flower or the Burberry design today. I was thinking about doing something with the poinsettias and the mistletoe. I'm not sure yet, so let's just take this out and put this off to the side. I already have some nail files, so I did want to do this video using all Glitz accessories and such products. So I have a nail file right here. There's a little bit of glitter on it from before, but I'm going to use that one instead of opening those. I was contemplating on if I want to use the glow in the dark stickers. I don't think so. I think I just want to really go for a set with, I do want to use the jewels, so I know I'm going to use these. I think I just really want to go for a simple set, but it still makes a statement. I was kind of conflicted on if I wanted to use the chrome powder. I'm going to leave that out just in case, because I just might. So what was left in here are these glitter pieces. We're not going to use those today. This encapsulated lace and these kind of calligraphy letters that we're not going to use today. So we're going to put all this stuff back. We're definitely going to be using the iHold Precision Glue. Precision Glue Gel. It's like a tongue twister. Say that 3 times fast. Precision Glue Gel. Precision Glue Gel. I'm already about to trip up. iHold Precision Glue Gel. iHold Precision Glue Gel. Let me stop, y'all. I'm tripping. Anyway, so what we're going to be using today, it seems like, is, let's put that to the side. We're going to be using the iHold Gel. We are going to be using our Glitz Accessories and Such crystals. We are going to possibly be using some poinsettias and some mistletoe. We're going to use the Glitz Accessories and Such acrylic in like a version. Possibly be using the Glitz Accessories and Such chrome powder. So we're going to figure all that out. However, let me tell you guys what I'm about to do though. Y'all, we're about to use some nail forms. I told y'all it was coming. I have done my nails in nail forms, I think, twice. I think I've done it once with polygel. I'm trying to think if I've done it twice with polygel or once with polygel, once with acrylic. I know I've done it for sure once. Let's say that. I did just do a client's nail the other day where I had to fix my girlfriend's mom, Mama M. I had to fix her nail. So I did use a nail form for that because they don't use nail tips too often. They just do like extensions because they keep their natural nails long. Their nails grow really, really long. Like my girlfriend has nice, long, sturdy, healthy nails. She always has, and her mom does too, but she broke her index nail. And I ended up using one of these nail forms to do it. And I was already thinking about using some nail forms for my next video, but when I got this acrylic Glitz Accessories and Such December subscription box, I'm looking at the acrylic, talk about Glitz acrylic. When I got this though, guys, I was like, okay, maybe I'm gonna do this set using nail forms. Pray for me, y'all. Oh my God, this is about to be, we're going to do like we always do, y'all. We're going to trust the process. We're going to believe in ourselves. We're going to know we can do this because we're going to do this, whether it works out or not. So we are going to now, I'm going to set up really fast, guys, because I'm not completely set up because I was taking this stuff off my hands. So I'm going to set up really fast and I'll be right back. I'm going to have all my nail foam on and maybe show you guys one finger because I know the struggle about to be real. So I have my nail forms on and it was a struggle just for me to even get these 4 on, y'all. I had to start over like 3 times. This is wicked, child. Anyway, y'all, so I can't record like this and overview the way I want to, so I'm going to switch the angle so you guys can see how I applied my tips, my nail forms, and then we are going to get into this set. All right, I'm gonna show you guys. So some of these I had to cut and some of these I didn't. And what I mean by cut is, like right here, I had to cut to make them fit onto my hand. So what I'm gonna do is take this back piece, apply it. I'm going to try to line that up as best as possible. And to open this part, that's here. Okay, no, I didn't say that. Listen, these things are a little tricky. So you can possibly get your finger in there because you don't want there to be a gap. So as you guys can see right there, there's a little gap. You don't want that gap. You want this to fit. So you may get it to fit. You may need to open this up a little bit. Because then you're able to get the sides down a little bit. So let's see if we can get this. Yo, I'm telling y'all, it was really a struggle for me to get some of these the way I needed them to be. I don't use nail forms a lot, and I should use them more often. So, oh shit, well, I'm not going that far, so it's okay that that happened. But right here, I need to get rid of this little piece right here. Child, I don't know how people put these things on and then put all these on and then put all the nail forms on at one time. I see videos with girls. Child, it's a struggle, like one at a time. But see, one at a time would take too damn long, okay? Seriously. So who got time for that? You want to get them all on at one time, but y'all, it be real. So I'm trying to just neatly get this. This is why I've seen videos where girls cut these little side parts out because they kind of get in the way. Let's see if we can get that on there now. Okay, that's a little bit better. And you want it to be straight though. So that's important too. See, it's under there a little bit better now. I think I'll be able to get the acrylic to line up with it. We gonna see, y'all. We gonna trust this process in ourselves. I think I'm only gonna go to about number 4. So it's fine that this tip part is bent now. Okay, then you just wanna kind of push down. You want to get it on your skin because you don't want it to go anywhere. Okay. I just want to make sure you got it where you want it to be. Okay. I hope this works out, guys. We're going to trust the process and believe in it. So this is our application. Okay. And we're going to go in with our primer now. I fouled up my cuticles and everything already. I guess I'm not true. Let that sit for a few seconds, and then you're gonna go in for your second coat. And I'm just gonna put some on, just for my own child. I don't know if I should, but I'm just going to. I feel like I need to. Don't trust stuff sometimes. Shoot. I'm sure I don't need to, but I'm just going to, y'all. I guess because it's my first time, like, really, I'm feeling a little confident here. So, let's see how this works out, guys. Let's swatch this out, y'all. Ooh, ain't she pretty? Look at that. She's like a virgin. I know I'm playing, y'all. I know I'll be tripping, but anyway, let's get into this application here. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that when you are applying your acrylic, something that I have learned from watching several different videos before I even had the confidence to do this was that you want to use the tip of your nail as your guide, and you want to kind of go past your tip and lay your acrylic, and you want to flush it out, or you want to let it just drop forward, and then you want to shape it and you want to form it. But you don't want to start at the very tip of your nail. You want to go past it. The point is to build that bridge between your nail and where you want your acrylic to lay on that nail form. So you're building a bridge between that space on your nail where you marry the nail form to your tip of your finger. So where we put it at underneath, that little space right there is where we're building our acrylics. So you don't want to start right there. You want to start past it. If you start right there, it's going to be a disaster. I'm just letting you guys know. So you don't want to do that. I have watched several nail enthusiasts, but I have also watched professionals talk about this. Okay, Young Nails was one of the main ones that I learned this tip from. They are very, very big on explaining how to use nail forms, and they were actually one of the reasons why I kind of felt a little bit more comfortable. But one of the main things for me was I wanted to get more acquainted with acrylic. I wanted to get more comfortable with using acrylic. I wanted to get more comfortable with my application process and how long it takes me. So sometimes it can take me an hour to do an application. Sometimes it can take me a little bit longer than that. It depends on the speed I'm going, the time I'm taking, what I'm doing in between, whatever. But I wanted to really be comfortable with applying acrylic before I really went into using nail forms. I've used nail forms once before that I can recall. I'm not sure if I've done them twice. I swear I think twice, but the reason why I remember once before is because it was a set. Oh shit. Sorry guys. There was a set, there were two sets that I combined, and I took a picture of my nails on the nail forms, and I remember that it was with a poly gel. But I remember it specifically because I remember combining two sets that I saw, and I put these two designs together. So it's not hard, it wasn't hard for me to forget that one. I can't remember the second one because I think the second one, or the second one may be the first one that I'm thinking of. This is why I'm thinking two times, because my very first time I think was truly a failure. And I had the instance, like what I just told you guys, of not putting it past my tip. When I took the nail forms off, one of the nails just sunk. It wasn't hard enough. Like I went through a whole fiasco the first time, and I didn't really finish the set. I just ended up, I think I got through like 2 or 3 nails, and I ended up just taking it off and just taking everything off, and I just said fuck it and put some tips on and just went from there. But the second time I did it, I actually got a set done. I tried it with poly gel because I knew that I could control that more, the flow of it, because it doesn't really flow unless you put something on it to get it to flow. It stays where you put it. But with acrylic, once you lay it down, you know, acrylic starts to move. So I wasn't really comfortable with that. And I wanted to get more comfortable with it. And now, because that set I did was about a year ago, so now here we are, fast forward a year later, and now we're trying these nail forms, and I must say, y'all, I feel like I can do this because this wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. The hardest part for me was getting the nail forms on. So that's what it is for me. Getting my nail forms on is the biggest task for me. I think once I learned that, I'll get more comfortable with it. I can learn different ways to put them on, different ways to cut them, order different ones. You know, I got these from my local nail supply store, but I've had some little small golden black ones. So I will say that I do like this process. I can see now. I said to myself after I finished my set later on in the day, I was like, I can see now why girls do nail forms. Like, it really beats a tip. You know what I'm saying? You get it's way better than a tip. Not to say I won't get a tip, because I love me a good tip. Listen, it's nothing like a good tip on your finger and you just lay whatever you want to lay. I like a tip. But I think maybe because this is something new for me, I'm a little excited to try this different ways. But I will say I definitely see why a lot of girls who do their nails or nail technicians like nail forms. Like, it makes a lot of freaking sense. It's so easy once you get past any part that may be hard for you, because everybody's going to have different parts that are going to be hard for them. whatever. That's your thing. We're all different. We all have different things that, you know, affect us. But anyway, guys, so we're just gonna go in with our application. As you guys saw, I encapsulated and I laid down my poinsettias and some mistletoes and my little birdie with his Christmas hat on my middle finger. And what I'm doing is just going in on the rest of my nails with the like a virgin acrylic. I'm gonna do all my nails with this acrylic off camera. I'm sorry guys for all the off camera things that may come up, but off camera I did encapsulate everything with a clear acrylic just so that when I file, that glitter that's in this acrylic doesn't break through, because sometimes the acrylic, when you're filing, if you have a hard glitter or glitter with like shards like this, it will break through when you file. So I like to put a layer of clear acrylic over top of that, just so I know where that barrier is, and it kind of helps me with everything. And even if I do break through with that layer of clear acrylic doesn't make it as bad. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to put some, I didn't want this set to be too much or do too much. If you get this subscription box and whatever you want to do, if you want your set to be extra and do the most, let your set be extra and do the most. For this particular set, at this particular time, on this particular day, I just didn't want my set to be too extra. Now, the next time I use this set, who knows what it's going to be. It might be extra, extra, read all about it. But today, that's not what we're going for. We're just going for a little simple extra look. So, I feel like the glitter says enough and does enough. And because I didn't use like any new colors or anything to like flush it out and kind of make it, you know, less prominent, then I don't really need to do too much. So we're going to add some jewels to our ring finger and our thumb. We are going to use our chrome powder on our pinky and just our thumb, and we're going to keep our other 3 fingers just with the glittery color of the acrylic. And I'm not going to put any jewels on my index finger or my ring finger, or my middle finger or my pinky, just on my ring finger and my thumb. You guys want to make sure, this is very, very important, guys. Before you take off your nail forms, you want to do a tap check. You want to hear some hardness. You need to know your acrylic has set. You need to know it is firm. You need to know that bad boy, that girl ain't going nowhere. You need to know it's going to be by your side. It's going to hold on to you like that cheese be holding on to some good macaroni, like the cinnamon and brown sugar hold on to some good yams. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Can I get an amen? I know y'all know what I'm saying. Anyway, you want to make sure your acrylic has set, because if it does not, when you go to remove that nail form, it's going to collapse and fall apart. Don't ask me how I know. You don't need to know how I know, even though I just told you how I know. But just trust me when I say you want to do what we call a tap-in check. You want to take your nail file. You want to smack them bad boys like you smacking a baby's ass. Not literally, but you know what I'm saying. See? You see what I'm saying? Tap check. I heard a little, I took my nail forms off. If you don't, you're going to be sorry. These nails was busted and disgusted before we filed them, but they were still in good shape. I had a little bit of spillage, but nothing too bad. They were still manageable and workable. My middle finger was a little bit big. It was the only finger that I had a little bit more work to do with as far as filing, but it's okay. I'm only going to show you guys 2 nails that I filed. I filed my other 3 fingers. I filed my thumb and my index finger and my pinky, and we're just going to file my middle finger and my ring finger. This was just to move things along a little bit. Sometimes I feel like I don't need to give you guys like the whole process. You guys kind of like get the idea. You guys are smart. You guys don't need everything. If you get the basics, you can get to the intricate parts. I mean, I'm just saying, if there's enough videos, you guys don't need every video to be me showing you every single little finger, you know, whatever. I feel like that gets boring. I just want to sometimes change up how things are recorded. So I try to keep that in mind sometimes, like, okay, what did I do last time or the time before that? What can I do a little bit different this time? I'm working on a lot of things, guys, here. I'm flourishing and growing out here. You guys are on this journey with me. So I thank you guys always for being patient with me and being here. So as you guys can see, we are filing and shaping these nails still. And I did buff the surface of these nails a little bit with my hand file. I went off camera. Again, guys, sorry for the off camera issues and the off camera-ness of things. But again, like I said, it was just to speed things up a little bit, and I was kind of on a little bit of crunch time. It was early in the morning. I had a lot going on. I was dealing with my son to school. I was still tired myself. I was doing a lot this particular day. Sorry, y'all. Anyway, so I buffed them lightly with my nail file, but off camera, I went in with my safety bit, my fine safety bit, and I went in with my fine sanding bit. And as you guys can see now, we are just going in with our buffer. Buff them bad boys up. Now, when you use your buffer, you want to make sure this is where you want to smooth out any roughness that you may see left over from anything. This is your time to get that thing, okay? You want to get it, y'all. Get it. I'm telling you. So, next step. You want to make sure, you don't have to, guys, but just to be a little bit more efficient, you can even do this ahead of time before you even start your set. But before you go to put your jewels on, you want to lay your jewels out so you kind of have an idea of how you want them to look, so you're not just placing anything anywhere. You know what you see in your head and you know what you want it to be. I kind of had to learn this along the way because I wasn't doing this, but I learned from a few tips. So it's good to practice tips that you hear. Don't ever think that you know everything in something that you're learning, because you'll never know everything. There's always room to grow. Like I tell you guys always, I cook as well. I went to culinary school. Well, not culinary school. I went to culinary boot camp. Because somebody is shooting me in the head if they ask me, well, do you have your bachelor's or your master's or your this or your that? You're like, you didn't go to culinary school. No, bitch, I didn't go to culinary school. I went to fucking culinary boot camp. You tried doing fucking 2 years worth of school in 16 weeks. Sorry, y'all. I had a whole moment. But anyway, you want to always seek new information. So never think that when you learn something that there isn't room for you to learn anything new. Basically is what I'm getting at. And I learned that from my chef in school. He taught me that no matter what you're doing, what field you're in, there's always room for you to learn and grow, because there's always new information. Things are constantly changing. So whether you're in the culinary field, the nursing field, whether you're an architect, a scientist, a doctor, a nail technician, a nail enthusiast, a gardener, whatever it is that you do, you just want to always educate yourself and make sure that you are utilizing the information that you're getting to see if it works for you. You'll never know what works for you if you don't try it out. So here I am placing my jewels on my palette, so I know how I'm going to have them on my hands. And y'all, I think I got this down to about 2 minutes, but I swear to God, it took me 10-15 minutes to get these laid out the way that I wanted them to be, because I kind of moved some pieces around. Like one of these pieces I put on here on this one I'm doing, it was like supposed to be a moon crescent piece, but I picked up the wrong piece and then I realized this, so I ended up switching it out before I put it on my hands. Sorry, y'all, my big ass head is in the goddamn way, but whatever. I can't help what my mama and daddy created. So we're going to put these jewels on, and that's basically going to be the end of the video before I give you guys my last little bit of thoughts. But I just want you guys to know that I am definitely feeling these nail forms and this technique. And I'm definitely going to be trying this again and some other nail hacks, because I definitely want to try different things with acrylic to see how it works out, and then see if it works with poly gel and things like that. So I'm going to let you guys enjoy the rest of the video because there isn't much left. I love you guys. See you later.
I told you I'm not here to mess around, and you've been acting too mysterious. guess I thought your style might grow on me. You're never really honest, made me guess. And now I want you far from close to me. You don't have the time for me. I don't have the time to please you. I'll pack all your things away. You're welcome, but who can promise that you got me out of work? I'm leaving and I'm never coming back. Don't wanna do with you, don't wanna feel for you. It's your loss, but who can promise that you got me out of work? I'm leaving and I'm never coming back. Don't wanna do with you, don't wanna feel for you. It's your loss.
I'll be the last one left when the lights go out. I'm down to one last breath, but I can't stop now. We all fall down sometimes, yeah, but that's just life. So cross my heart and hope to die. Baby, I was born to fight the fear when I feel like dying. I'm trying to fly high, but I'm not a pilot, can't deny it. There's some days I feel idiotic, just a product of a system where you're lucky just to make a dollar. That ain't gonna stop me cause my grind's contagious. I'll do what it takes to turn passion to paychecks. And if I go down, I'ma do it on my terms. And every single problem brings a lesson that I learned. The darkest nights, when things seem so broken, it's hard to shine.
All right, guys, we have reached the end of our video. So I am really, what the heck? I just doing my hair. So at the moment now, we just finished applying our top coat, and I'm just gonna go and just sharpen up my edges a little bit. That's really it. And after doing that, this is a non-white top coat I used, but because I'm just doing a little edge cleanup, I'm going to wipe these off with a little alcohol. If you have some non-slip solution, you can use that as well. That is also used to clean up any of the residue that may be on your nails. You know, that little tacky layer basically. And this won't have a tacky layer, but just because we're doing this, we're going to do that. So you can use a lint-free wipe, which I do have. I'm not even going to dig for that right now, so I'm just going to use a paper towel and my alcohol. Just going to wipe our nails off. And guys, I must say, I liked this GlitzAccessories&Such December box. I really did. It was worth it. I will say that. So I am going to now go in with my cuticle oil. Of course, you guys know you need your cuticle oil. Okay, got to nourish those cuticles after applying all those chemicals. Gotta give your hands some love. Use some lotion too, okay guys? Don't be scared of no lotion. And guys, this is my finished look. And I must say, I love the transparency of the glitter. The birds just went so well with the poinsettia and the mistletoe. That's my thumb. I don't know if you guys can see it. I know my light don't never be working with me, and I'll be trying to show y'all stuff. But this is my set. And I must say, I think this set is definitely, well, this GlitzAccessories&Such December subscription box, I think it's definitely worth the buy. I think their subscription boxes are worth the buy. I'm actually excited for the Valentine's Day one. I can't wait to see what that one is going to be headed for. And I think I'm going to try some other ones too. So I might do McCart next month as well as GlitzAccessories. But don't forget, guys, there is a contest going on for you guys to try to win this December box before it is over on December 11th, which is my last chance to put an order in. So don't forget to like the previous video, which is me reviewing this box. Don't forget to leave a comment on that video. Just go to that video and see what the rules are. Follow that. I'll drop your name inside the bowl. let you guys know when we're going to be revealing everything and all of that. So I'm getting ready to take my little photo videos with my little backdrop I got set up right here for me to do my little video. And I'm going to get out of here, guys, and I will see you guys shortly. I hope you guys have a blissful day, blissful afternoon, blissful evening. Don't forget to hug your loved ones, love your loved ones, drink your water, eat good, eat some warming foods because it's getting cold out here. If you're somewhere where the weather is nice, good for you, but I feel like it's a little chilly a little bit everywhere. Even in the nice weather, you might just get a little bit more of a breeze rather than a chill. So, you know, just eat with the season because it is still winter time. So you want to just go with the weather. Make sure you're taking your vitamin C, your zinc, all of your multivitamins, just things that, you know, help you to feel good. You got to put back in your body what you're taking away. Make sure you guys are moving your body, doing some yoga, some meditation, some positive affirmations, some self-care, some self-love. Watch a movie, take a walk, spend some time with your loved ones. Spend some time with yourself, go shopping, get your eyebrows waxed, ladies, go get your nails done, do your nails yourself, save some money. You know, whatever you need to do to just feel that zenness, that oneness, that sense of relaxation, whatever your coping mechanism is, that doesn't go overboard. Because the whole point is to not go overboard. That's why you're trying to get back to the center, to get back to one, so you're not going overboard, okay? Guys, remember that when you're practicing trying to center yourself, the whole point is to not go overboard and whatever mechanisms you use to center yourself. So keep that in mind. The point is to not go in excess or to be excessive. And just take care of yourself, guys, okay? In the meantime, in between time, don't forget to love yourself, hug yourself, because if you can't love yourself first, how can you love anybody else? I'm looking forward to doing this giveaway, so guys, please check the other video out. Please follow those rules very specifically. If I don't get enough comments, or if I don't get any comments and no one responds to anything, I don't mind. I'll keep my money in my pocket because this is not a sponsorship. This is me taking money out of my pocket to say thank you to you guys, whomever wins, for joining my channel, for being here, for being a part of my growth, all of that. In the meantime, guys, in between time, now, I'm out.